trend. What I tend to see, the new jack ain't new, in fact, it's bitten.
Minute by minute, hour by hour, hour by hour. You lose your history, you lose your history, you lose your power, you lose your power. Minute by minute, minute by minute, hour by hour, hour by hour. You lose your faith, you lose your faith, you lose your power, you lose your power. If it is to be, if it is to be, it's up to me, it's up to me. I feel good about myself, I feel good about myself. I feel good about the people around me, I feel good about the people around me. I feel goodness all around me, I feel goodness all around me. And it will follow me for the rest of my life, and it will follow me for the rest of my life. Cause I walk with good, cause I walk with good, and I talk with good, and I talk with good, and I am good, and I am good, and that feels real good, and that feels real good. Good, better, best, good, better, best. Never let it rest, never let it rest. Until your good is your better, till your good is your better, and your better is your best, and your better is your best. Black people, you were once great, you were once great. You shall be great again, you shall be great again. Lose not faith, lose not faith. Lose not courage, lose not courage. Go forward, go forward. Uplift the race, uplift the race. Harambe, 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 harambe.
I'd like to call on the ancestors and the Creator to watch over us as we do this African pledge. I pledge allegiance to my people.
I pledge allegiance to my people,
The African race.
the African race,
The original man and woman of the planet Earth.
the original man and woman of the planet Earth,
And the founders of civilization.
and the founders of civilization.
I pledge to continue to struggle,
I pledge to continue to struggle,
which will help to bring my beloved brothers and sisters
which will help to bring my beloved brothers and sisters
to total freedom.
to total freedom.
I pledge to study and discipline myself,
I pledge to study and discipline myself,
spiritually, mentally, and physically,
spiritually, mentally, and physically,
so I may grow into a soldier for justice.
so I may grow into a soldier for justice.
Because my people need strong and intelligent warriors.
Because my people need strong and intelligent warriors.
I pledge to live my life standing tall.
I pledge to live my life standing tall.
For a person on his knees is not respected.
For a person on his knees is not respected.
If I am challenged,
If I am challenged,
I must say I will not surrender
I must say I will not surrender
my position or my dignity.
my position or my dignity,
But instead I will endure
but instead I will endure
until the final victory is won.
until the final victory is won.
Hold tap.
Hold tight. Minute by minute, Hour by hour, hour by hour. you lose your history, You lose your history, you lose your power. you lose your power. Minute by minute, Minute by minute.
Gye-Nyame, Bombskin & Co. is the true definition of self-care, self-love, and repeat. We are what we create in this life. Bombskin & Co. chooses to create something innovative and unforgettable. Check out our website for more information.
Spirit Over Flesh LLC is a wellness-based business where we heal through words. I'm Tiandra. I'm the founding servant leader. It is a Black-owned, woman-owned business that was founded in Ohio, but that can serve the world. Through virtual sessions, either by phone or video conference, we have a conversation. We always start with a 15-minute consult where we just make sure that I learn a little bit about you, you learn some about me, and then we schedule some time to be intentional about your wellness journey. During the time, it's about education and empowerment. You are your own best doctor from within. So I'm literally someone who is just intentional in the space and drawing questions out of you to get you further on your wellness journey. Sessions are typically starting at $80, but if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're going to go ahead and take 20% off. It's about getting you well so that we can be well. right? Kujitalia and Ujima, collective responsibility. So grateful for the opportunity to support you in your wellness journey. If you're interested, go to my website, spiritoverfleshllc.com. There's a button that says Let's Connect. Fill out the form, and I'll get right back to you. Again, that's spiritoverfleshllc.com. I look forward to supporting you in your wellness journey and healing through words.
Are you heading out of town or have a special occasion? What about birthdays, anniversaries, or reunions? Get the best deals and inexpensive rental car rates, midsize sedans, compact cars, and more. We have a variety of fleet vehicles to accommodate any and all of your rental car needs. Make a reservation today at your local budget rental car on Hamilton Road in Whitehall. Call 614-863-7500.
Happy Kwanzaa. I'm Carla, and my sister Karen and I own Two Natural Sisters. We've been in business for 5 years, and we sell a line of natural bath, body, and candle products. Let's take a look. Follow us on social media, Facebook and Instagram, at Two Natural Sisters. All items that are in stock will be shipped within 24 to 48 hours. As a promotional item, we offer a CD of Black romantic poetry of self-love and coupled love, and 50% discount on Sister Locks, Brother Locks by consultant Sapphire Donetta Mahadi. If you have any questions, you can reach us at customercare@twonaturalsisters.com. Enjoy and happy Kwanzaa.
What's going on? My name is Doe. I am the owner and creator of Madeline Gin. Madeline Gin is best described as a celebratory art experience that exudes hella blackness. Initially, the company was founded to provide a luxurious but affordable art experience, and it's since transformed itself into something a bit more spiritual. By walking in what I believe to be my truth, I've been able to get in contact with my ancestors and use my platform and my art, my gift, to tell their untold stories. I do that by using different textures, by utilizing different mediums, colors, and just making things pop out so that it's open for interpretation. I love creating, and I can't wait to be of service to you. Thank you.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times, I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
The Purpose Driven Society is a Black-owned, woman-owned business local to Columbus who creates accessories that have intentional messaging. Our specialty are buttons. Buttons can be worn anywhere, on a shirt, on a book bag, on a hat. the beautiful thing about buttons is that you can change them and switch it up depending on your mood or the day. For election day, we wore a very intentional button. On my book bag, my student's book bag, it says, "You are already intelligent. Educate yourself." Buttons are empowering with the messages that we create. Again, we do them very intentionally. At the Purpose Driven Society, we're minding our Black-owned business and hope that you'll help mind ours too by doing business with us. Our buttons go for $3 for one, $5 for two, $7 for three. But if you mention Kwanzaa 2020, we're doing a special where you'll get an assortment of buttons for just $20, and we'll ship anywhere in the country. So again, that's the Purpose Driven Society. We can be reached at thepurposedrivensociety@outlook.com. Send us an email, and we will put together a very intentional bag of buttons for you and ship it straight to your home. Happy Kwanzaa. Thanks for doing business with us.
Peace, family. Yo, thank you for joining us. Right? And I'm thrilled to announce the fact that we are now releasing our first free e-course. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey. See some of the stuff we do. Come and join the tribe. Tribe up with us and check out the free e-course. We'll make sure that the URL pop up right about here. And it'll probably be somewhere in here. Check us out, family, because we are building. Come and learn about Gye-Nyame journey, and let's build together. What is a lion without his pride? What is a whale without his pod? What is a monkey without his troop? What is a wolf without his pack? The answer is very simple. They are the same thing that a human being is without a tribe. Pray.
women, but the most important goddesses were black. Not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero.
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic. Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Take a breath, take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Bam. Just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Behave. Take your breath. Come on. Lift and pour. You can do it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Take your breath. Take your breath. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Lift it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Drink. 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 Come on. Come on. Drink your water. Take your lift and pour. Come on, pour it. Move your body. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. What? Drink your water. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. What's up, fam? What's up, fam? And unfortunately, we have to leave these other channels, fam. We are going straight to GNJ.media for those that want to join us. Please come over and join us at GNJ.media. If you have not signed up for GNJ.media, you don't actually need to sign up to watch the video. You can just come over. But you can give us your email, right? And you will receive an email every morning letting you know when we start. Also with some other good information in there, like the proverb of the day, something that you go and ruminate on all day, chew on it like a cow and digest it through your 7 stomachs of your mind, taking it through each one of the principles, right? But hey, we gotta go. So Africa TV, sorry, you gotta go. All right, Twitch, sorry fam, come over to GNJ.media, you gotta go. YouTube, Folktales for Grown Folks. Guess what? You gotta go. Kwanzaa 365 Media. YouTube, you gotta go. Facebook, Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I know it's Gye-Nyame Journey Media, but guess what? You gotta join us over at GNJ.media. But hey, you got to go. Facebook at Hi Tim Gye-Nyame. I know. It's my Facebook page, but they actually belong to Facebook. Guess what? You gotta go. Hi Tim's Facebook page. The page that was made by Facebook for Hi Tim. I guess I was that popular. Guess what? You gotta go. Folktales for Grown Folks on Facebook. Guess what? You gotta go. And the only one that's left is GNJ.media. 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 Man, family, it is so good to be present, to be right here in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority. Let me do that right. Side like that. Stubborn minority, the place. Excuse me. There we go. Where your muscle builds hustle. No, your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. Thank you, man, the man. Of course, you know, I'm Brother Hi Tim. This is UmojaToast, also known as the Daily Toast. And it's a Heart of a Simple production, all day, every day. Where we strive to blow up your own paradise. Yeah. God damn it. Let's make sure we're cooking on all, we're moving on all cylinders. We're going full speed ahead. And of course, you know, this is time for the Brother Hi Tim rant. What you ranting about, Brother Hi Tim? Got 2 things that's been on my mind. 2 things. And the name of the episode today is, Are You the Missing Piece? Are you the missing piece? And I know you like, Brother Hi Tim, of course you're not talking to me. I'm not the missing piece. I'm right here. I'm standing right here. I'm listening to you right now. But I have to ask the question. If you look at the artwork on the front of this episode, it is a puzzle with 1 missing piece. But you know what? That piece is somewhere in that house. That piece is there. It's just not on the board. And you are here, but you're just not on the board. Family. Right? It's sort of like we are waiting for outside validation for everything that we do, even when it comes to liberation. You don't find it strange that in our liberation struggle, the people, oftentimes that's in the leadership, are motherfuckers with titles from the enemy? You don't find that strange. Right? I mean, and I understand learning but we seek validation from the enemy, and many of us will shut up because somebody has been validated by the very enemy that put us in the situation that we are in. We will fight, we will struggle, we will argue about the validation system that these people have. Not understanding that we are the missing piece, even though we're there. See, one of the things I'm constantly trying to get people to recognize is that you are enough. You are enough. I'm not saying stop learning. I'm not saying not go to school. I'm not saying don't pursue some of the stuff that you're pursuing. But if it defines you and makes it possible for you to do what you would naturally be doing, the question you got to ask yourself is it real? See, I have had many chances to do some major things and possibly still to do some major things if I accept the certifying process of my enemies, of those that I know don't have my best interests at heart. Even though those systems are being run by people that look like me, who do have our best interests at heart. But I have to say, no, I'm not. In order for me to do what I do, if in order for me to be a nation builder, if in order for me to do rites of passage, if in order for me to do Gye-Nyame, I have to get validated by the outside forces that help put us in the situation that we are in, I say hell no. They can't validate me. They can't validate you. The only thing they could do is provide us with opportunities to perfect some of our skills. They could provide us with libraries to where we could go and pillage information. They could provide us with space so that we could do what we could do. But they do not validate us. And we cannot wait for their validation system, for them to okay what we do before we start moving. And oftentimes, this is what I perceive, and maybe it's just my perception, but I'm seeing people waiting for the hand or the pat of the master to hit the top of their head before they start moving. See, prior to George Floyd, many of us that might be in the conscious community now weren't as conscious. But when white folks around us start saying, well, damn, has that been going on? Yes, it's been going on forever. We found our balls to speak. We wanted to become black now. It's okay because it's been validated. You've been validated. So now we could be black. It means something now. Black Lives Matter. It's been certified by them, so it must be true. Hell, we can have real conversations about reparations now. Why? Because white folks have validated the conversation. Y'all don't see the problem with this? Maybe it's just me. I'm just a crazy old man. But I got to say, I got to ask. For me, family, if I had to be certified by them to do my shit, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. That's where I'm at. That ain't where you got to be. You understand what I'm saying? Just understand where I'm at. Because it makes absolutely no sense to me. And it has to make sense to me. It has to make sense to me. So that's part one. Part two, I was thinking about, because I came out and I seen some of my old videos and I seen some of the write-ups, and it said 21-week rites of passage, 21-week a tribe building course. A 21-week, I said, why so many weeks, Brother Hatim? And I was laying down and it came to me, man, and I was like, oh, man. Because I was going to shorten it. But I said, no, after I thought about it, because the 21 weeks started making sense, because I started thinking about today, because today is the third week of my second 21-day challenge. So my last 21-day challenge, y'all struggled with me, was fasting. I wasn't eating. I set up a pattern for when I was able to eat. We went 21 days. Second 21 days was mastering, helping continue and mastering the tobacco. So I gave up the tobacco in the first 21 days because my girl said, you need boom, boom, boom. Okay, cool. So I said, go, let me go and extend the tobacco piece for another 21 days and then start doing some other fitness stuff and then start adding some other stuff to my regimen. So while I was laying down in bed, I was like, damn, 21 days, that's going to be a lot of work. Not only on the side of the person that is going through it, but for Gye-Nyame, for those of us that's in Gye-Nyame, right? Because like I said, people are going to have coaches. People are going to have sessions during those 21 days. We're going to have weekly and like at least one major meeting within every 21 days. Now check it out. So the 21 weeks breaks down to 7 21-day Nguzo Saba challenges. Why 7, Brother Hatim? Because 7 is the number of perfection. My fault. 7 is the number of steady rest and perfection. So I was right, perfection. Steady rest and perfection. 7 is also the number of the principles. 7 is the number of the days. 7 is the number of the colors. 7 is a sacred number that we could use. And also, it gives us an opportunity to break down and work with each principle for a 3-week period and deal with all aspects of Gye-Nyame with the principle as the lens. So, the first 21 days, the first 3 weeks will be focused on Imani. You be like, whoa. See, you got to understand Gye-Nyame. So you'll come in and we explain it. The first 3 weeks of the first 21-day challenge will be focused on Imani. And also focused on the body, bringing the body into order. Oh, we not playing. The second 21-day challenge is going to be Kuumba, or creativity, working on bringing out the creativity. And, right? And also, we're going to be focusing on all of the stuff as far as Gye-Nyame through the creativity lens. And then also, we're going to take that time to deal with the spiritual aspect of Gye-Nyame. We're going to move up the Nguzo Saba. From there, the next 21 days will be focused on Nia and so forth. And then, from Nia, we're going to go to the emotions. And during Nia, we're going to be focused on working on the emotions. We're going to be establishing. So we're going to help you get the body together. We're going to help you get your spirituality together. We're going to help you get your emotions together. We're going to help you get your mental together. We're going to help you get your intuition together.
We're going to move up the Nguza Saba so that you can perfect it. We're going to make sure that you know how to use the Proverbs. We're going to make sure you know how to use and have the discussions around the Proverbs and the folk tales. How to use them. We're going to make sure that you become symbol literate. We're going to make sure that you're going to be able to have the language so that if you want to be part of Gye-Nyame, you have no problem with being part of Gye-Nyame. If you want to build your own tribe, you'll be able to build your own tribe according to the principal system so that you could go on and have the proper foundation for laying it out. Hell, we're going to help you be able to create your own myth. I mean, listen. So now, Brother Hatim, why is all that important? Because I keep telling y'all that we are moving into a time where we have to tribe up. We have to tribe up. We have to tribe up. We have to take time to really start surrounding ourselves with people who can encourage us, with people who can challenge us, with people that can hold us accountable. And we know that when we come together, we are forming like Voltron. So we become greater than any one individual piece. And in every Voltron, you have a head. And that head is simply the vocal piece for the collective, for the tribe. Man, trying to tell you, and within that, after that 21 weeks, family, not only is your life going to be changed, your tribal life is going to be changed. And because your tribal life is changed, the whole idea around it is going to change. Your family life is going to change. And because your family life is going to change, you going to change. And because you change, your tribe is going to change. And because the tribe changes, your family changes. And because the family changes, guess what, family? You change. You're going to understand the idea of discipline, order, door. Discipline, order, and respect. You understand those things. You understand how to put them forth and how to use them. All the stuff we talk about in Gye-Nyame, you're going to be able to take, you're going to be a proficient of them. Because I'm not going to say mastery, because I'm not going to bullshit you like that, because that takes years. But you're going to be proficient enough where you're going to be able to build something, where you're going to be able to become part of something. Man. But anyway, that's it for me right now. We're going to go and cut it off. And we're going to go and get to the toast. So I get on up out of here. We got a few things we could talk about, too. Let me go and stop this. Let's get over here. And let's get this toast popping off. But y'all know I always got a whole bunch of stuff going on at the same time. Let me go on over here to, we're going to upload it. So I need y'all to get ready with me. Get your mind right. Get your mind right. Oh, no, I need to go and change the name. See, because if I just upload it, it's just going to be sitting up there without a name change. So we're going to go and look at, we got all this stored up in our video file. There it go right there. No, I don't want it to play. It's good to be present, to be right here in the congregation. There you go. Sound good. Let's go and change the title. We're going to rename it. The title is, Are You the Missing Piece? Wow. Where I be coming up with it. I sometimes be shocking myself where I be coming up with this shit sometimes. I be like, yo. But like I said, sometimes you just got to be a conduit. I get to be a conduit. I love it. I love it. So now I just got to, because now I woke up early, man. I couldn't get back to sleep, so I got up. I started doing a little bit of writing. Oh, as a matter of fact, I got to cut up a video as well. But I went for a run this morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, this, cutting out some stuff, be leaving a lot of room for stuff. I'd be like, damn, I'm tired now. What am I going to do? I'm tired now. You like, man, what the hell? Yeah, I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? Now I got to go and I have to sit down and I got to do some stuff. So, vlog project. Let me upload this. We're going to get straight into our libations. Now, like I said, we're going to be able to teach people how to do some of this stuff, because some of this is going to be taught because, like I said, I want to make sure that not only, because a lot of you are already going to come with the ability to speak, but can you formulate and dedicate yourself to being creative and doing stuff on a creative level every day? How do you access that? You know what I'm saying? How do you access that shit? Right? How do you access the commitment? You know what I'm saying? That you can see on a regular basis with Gye-Nyame. Because sometimes it surprises me. I look up and sometimes I see some of these young people and I be like, damn. I mean, you practically been with us since you was a baby. It's crazy to me. But yay, it's a blessing. That's all I can say. It's a blessing. Yes, it is. It's a blessing. I got one more thing I need to do. I'm gonna upload another video. I know this thing is like, man, you doing too much, brother Hot Tim. That's right. I'm doing too much. So what? What you gonna do? You want to fight about it? You want to fight about it because I'm doing too much. I thought now. I want to do that right there. Send that blunt talk up because I got to cut up the blunt talk. Make it short, send it up, do a little blog piece on it, get it out to our supporters list, and also I need to put together something for our supporters list. I was planning to get up and do some video, but I didn't have as much time as I thought, because I sometimes I get on the computer, I get stuck because it's like so much that I have to do, so and like I said, and a lot of times I go to bed and I be talking to myself, be like, damn, I forgot to do A, I forgot to do B, I forgot to do C. Okay, cool. All right, let me go on before our signal drop. It looked like our signal is getting kind of flaky on me. How's it out there? Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me well on GNJ.media? Man, I love being able to say that. Can y'all hear me? Can you hear me out there on GNJ.media? Is it possible? Can you hear me? Is the volume good on our site? And I'm so glad that Dentista simplified it. I'm be honest. I love the other site. Don't get me wrong. But a lot of people ain't got time to figure all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was happy we had our own Skype or Zoom or whatever. But a lot of people would, So all you gotta do is click on GNJ.media, go, and you can watch it right in that first screen, or you go to Tribe and come on in. You got the basic stuff that on top of the screen that we're gonna go in, we're gonna fix, and get stuff ready. But anyway, it's time for us to do the libations. Anime, you ready? Alright, she ready. She said she ready. Alright, family. First off, we lift up our glass to the Creator by whatever name you choose to call that Creator. We lift up our glass. We salute that Creator. In all its glory and all its power, however you see it. Right? We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. Now, feel free to use your own word of power during the toast. You know what I'm saying? Don't be shy. Also, family, for those of you that want to add your ancestors to the list, Dentista changed the email address. So, you know what I'm saying? We'll figure it out. And I will get an email address to you so that, you can send it directly. Because, like I said, my email is too long. It's, hottim@gyenyame.com. So y'all, I don't think y'all gonna get that. Hi Tim at Gye-Nyame.com. So I'm waiting for my at GNJ.media. So all you gotta do is boom, type it in. It's real easy because you already got it. And all you gotta do is change whatever info or hi Tim at GNJ.media. Send an email. Boom. Guess what? We get it. You know what I'm saying? Or you could go to any of our social media networks and you could go in the inboxes and somehow it will let us know and you will, your ancestors will be added. So we lift up our glass, we salute each and every last one of our ancestors. And we say, no, we don't say Ashe, we're going to say their names. Say their names, say their names. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert the Tex, Andy Davis, Herman Brown, Senior, Rosalie, Tilly, Georgia, William Walter, Chris Pendergast, and Eileen, Uncle Chris, Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, of our Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tapper, John Fallard, Montague Pittman, El Nomo, X, Sapet, Rob Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Billy Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss. Why am I? This is the second time I stopped at William Bill Moss. Speaking of that, it is my grandmother's Earth Day today. Although she's an ancestor. Shots out. We got William Bill Moss. We got, where we at? William Bill Moss. We got Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Dare pulling in the Luxor, Brother Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley, Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Lance Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Jennifer Foss, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana, Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz, oh, Lord have mercy. What's going on with me this morning? Kind of happened yesterday. Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Grenham in Virginia, Roger Rum, J. Smith, Lois Henderson, Cameron Spratley, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susan B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Mel Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clayburg, B.D. Sarah Weatherby, the farmer, I go to Sue Shell, Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dixon, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Flo Jim Carter, Joanne Thornton, Erica Trish Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Davis, Mary Esther Keachler Reese Lindo. Oh my God. We got Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keachler Reese had it right. Lindo. Nope. We got Mary Eliza Frederick Davis and Mary Elizabeth Rogers, Mary Esther Keachler Reese, Linda Watson Hammond, Jarrell Giles Watson Spell, Slimmy 7 Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bolden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Heather Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Napoleon Kennedy. Lost it right there. Napoleon Kennedy, where you are? You down. Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, Dave Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernie Squills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hadley Vesta, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinier, Elder Amatep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs, II, Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Middleton, Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Tika Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dilly Mayonnaise, Gina Jones, Jana Callahan. We have William Walter West, Nigel Paris, Elder Basiki Fulani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Denise Waters, DePretis Hines, Anders Bostic, and the Bostic, Winifred Scanterberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hine, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Print Up Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Ada Cannon, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles D. Mosley, Dr. R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nana Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingles, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gaston, Jerry Brantley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy. We got Reverend Roosevelt Word the First, Stacey Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Herbert, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkins Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Don Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Voy Irby, Jim Crochet, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Don Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eulyn Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Banks. Patricia and Edwin Brooks. Who we got? Patricia and Edwin Brooks. I think that's right. Patricia and Edwin Brooks. We down here. Patricia and Edwin Brooks. And we're going to take it John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Raymond Laura Newton, J. Parker, Thomas Noon Sr., Barbara Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, J.C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brownlee Sr., Henry Wilson, Rupert Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Michael Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruth Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Irvin, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Irvin Sr., Michael Irvin, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robbie Lee, Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easy, Rashawn Easy, JaVale McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Renee Scott. It's Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed, John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNeil, Lord Fernandez, Jacqueline Brothers, Reginald Alvin, Mazarin Cooper, George Swan, and Money Grace, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlie Morgan, Sybil Edwards, McNabb. All right. Where we at? Boom. Ethel McNair, Louis Fernandez, Jacqueline Brothers, Reginald Alvin, Mazarin Cooper, George Swan, and Money Grace, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlie Morgan, Sybil Edwards, McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. We have Jordan Giles, James Carswell, also known as Liberta Adams. We got elders. We got, Lord have mercy, Joel Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lydie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shane Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damien Thomas, Stina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cunderbaum, Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross, Riggins, Jamonte, Marcus Price, Ness Word, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quay Sample, Kenneth Simmons, Sermon Clay, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thornton. Where we at? Mr. Thornton. Oh, up here. No. Who we at? Boom. I know I ain't do that much by memory. So we have Mr. Thornton. Now I'm going to go Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lunk, Elizabeth Johnson, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Jason Lynette Lewis, Anders Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry S. Second, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, L.L.T. Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Warren, Hakeem McComb, Albert T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, Dr. Cream, Mackey, Victor Bolton, Priscilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Justin Carl White, Jesse Wood, Delar Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Sister, Jamal Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Nella Willis, Ethel Lane, Simon DeMond, Ethel Marshall. We got Steve, Dougie Shelton. We got William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Gisela Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Coper, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Tooth to Die, Savior, Chris Kinney, Margaret Minter,
We got Mary Smith, Juanette Florence, Steph Gibbs, Carl Williams, Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, and Danny Hill. We got Miko, D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, LaVonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter. Got Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Reese, and Arnett Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Gale, LaShonda Jamal, Leroy Raleigh, Mona, Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, and Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Tate, Pam Johnson, Vera and Reese Fisher. We got Jerry Johnson McCallum, also known as Mama Moon. We got Sheila Ann Lee, Panchita Alba, Donna Brooks, Barbara Moses out of Spade, and Eora Branson, Eric Winston, Nation Builder, Dan Bridges, Francisco Matisse, also known as Sonny, Charles Stevenson Jr., that's okay, Charles Stevenson Jr., King Pleasant, Sheila Sales, Lena Shepard, Burdell Woodland, Mabel Haskins, Wilbur Shepard, Dennis Jackson, William Haskins, Geraldine Jackson, Henry Jackson Sr., Edward Jones, Leslie Travis, Charlize Barnes, what up? Charlie Barnes, DeJuan Lewis Taylor. Y'all see me falling asleep, right? Madeline Yates, June Dandridge. I do that in conversation. I'll do that while I'm typing in the computer. I do that even while I'm reading the list. It's crazy, but it is what it is. Daisy Wilford, Fred Smith, James and Amanda Baldwin, Linda Williams, Sally Williams, Vivian Stevenson, Irene Harris, Callie Williams, Abu Scales, Pat Williams, Ms. Bertha Walker, Tony Ogletree, Grandma Marguerite, Tracy Emery, Hassan Abdul Razak, Vivian Johnson, B.J. Jones, Avishel Robaledo, Monterosa, Chet Word, Mama Rahani, and Deborah Michelle Nash. And we say, the word of power around these parts is I say, we lift up our ancestors to where they need to be. We lift them up. We remember them when we say I say. From there, family, move to the present moment. Right now, we are presently on the principle of Umoja, and today is Umoja. We lift up our glass and we salute. We give all of the Umoja babies a round of applause. Y'all sleep too? Wag. That was wag. But anyway, so we're grateful for this moment. We're grateful for being in this moment. Now, family, we need to wrap ourselves in a cloth of our culture. And the cloth today has Umoja all over it. And the challenge for us is in the world, in our families, in our personal lives, can we identify our principles? This is why we need 21 weeks. It's going to take 3 weeks. It's going to take 21 days of somebody consistently being reminded that they need to get up and go out and seek Umoja. It's going to take 21 days for them to establish the habit of starting to look for their principle. So for 3 weeks, you're looking for Umoja. You're looking for examples of Umoja. You're going to write about Umoja. You're going to find folk tales that deal specifically with Umoja. You're going to find myths that deal specifically with Umoja. You're going to find proverbs that deal specifically with Umoja. Not only are you going to find them, you're going to be assigned some. And you're going to have assignments that you are going to have to complete. And I'm telling you, family, by the time you get done with the process, if you trust the process, if you invest in the process, we're going to change our lives. And did you hear what I said? I didn't say you. We going to change our lives. Because as you going through the process, some of the people in Gye-Nyame going to be going through the process. As you going through the process, Brother Hatim is going to be going through the process with you. Because the Daily Toast is going to be focused on talking to all of those that are directly involved in the toast. So when we are directly involved in the 21-week Nguzo Saba Challenge, and those that are, like I said, once we get it really popping off, you're going to have a private chat where we're going to be able to sit down and talk after the toast. Because we're going to open it up for other people, but we're going to have our little private conversations
at least once a week for just us. You understand what I'm saying? So that we could go and talk about any issues. Did you have any struggles with the Players Pyramid? Did you have any struggles with the Warriors Journey for the Warriors Handbook for Life Journey? Did you have any troubles with the 7 Sticks? Did you have any troubles with the freedom from limits, freedom within limits? You know what I'm saying? Did you have any trouble with the maintaining peace and power through troubled times by Tana Hasali and Chagaji? Do you have any problems with the Gye-Nyame Journey Handbook workbook? My fault, Gye-Nyame Journey workbook. Did you have any problems with it? Right? Did you have any problem understanding the Hermetic law that deals with this period that we are in right now? Did you have any problems understanding the male names and getting into it and doing the research on the male names or the day names? You know what I'm saying? Because in the moment, we have to realize where we are. We got to realize where we are, and we got to have anchors to hold us in there. The color purple is an anchor for Umoja. This is why every day you see me with the shirts on. Now, I'm going to fix this shirt. Well, maybe it ain't the shirt. Maybe I bought the damn thing too big. What size? I bought an extra large. So I need to start buying larges. Because obviously, I'm not, I done slimmed down, done lost some of that muscle. So Gye-Nyame is all the way down on my belly and shit. It need to be up on in between my chest and, you know what I'm saying, in between my breasts. You know? So anyway, it is what it is. It is what it is. But family, we are lifting up our glass for the present moment and the power in this moment. We realize the power in this moment. We realize our responsibility with this moment in securing our space and our time. Because it's ours. Yeah, it's ours. It's ours to lose. But we have to hold on to it and maintain to it because it is a generational gift. So when we get done with it, when our time is done, will we be able to wrap up some space and time and pass it on to our children? Or will our children inherit dust? Y'all not hearing me. But hey, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? Keep on moving. Keep on living your life. Don't worry about it. There's nothing to see here. So we raise our glass to the present moment and the power in this moment. We say the words of power. Our word of power is Ashe. From the present moment, family, we move. We move quickly. We move into. Are you ready? Y'all ain't ready for this. Move to the future. Lifting our glass up to our children, our children's children, on to infinity. Family, we are toasting them in advance so that they will remember to toast us, especially if we're doing the work. Because they will have a place to toast us from if we're handling our business. They will have time to toast us if we're handling our business. If not, their life is going to be a constant rush. Trying to satisfy other people. That's called serfdom, called slavery. That's what it's called. Y'all ain't ready for it. You're not ready for it. You're not ready for the truth. You can't handle the truth. Can't handle it. So we lift up our glass. We say, Ashe. For the future, family, move to all of our relations. We're lifting up our glass. We're toasting all of our relations. And with that, you know what we say? You know what we say? What we say, Brother Hatim? We say something simple, and it goes like this.
Oh, it's time to grab your glasses, family.
We don't say that. I wasn't ready for that. That caught me by surprise. I was dozing. Y'all caught me dozing on the equipment here. All right. So we lift up our glass to all of our relations, and we say, Ashe. From all of our relations, family, move to all those that are in need. We lift up our glass to all those that are within our tribe, our extended tribe. We lift them up first. We lift up the energy. We send it out to them for their healing, for the healing of the tribe, for the healing of the families, for the healing of the nation. We lift up our glass. And also, you know what I'm saying? If you have any special libations, we lift up our glass and we ask. You said, Ashe. From there, family, we lift up our glass. And where we going to go? It's a very simple journey. Very simple journey. We're going to move from all of the people that might need something. We're going to move to you. We're going to move to that selfish source. This is for you. Lift up your glass, family. What is it that you need in this moment to move towards your greatness? And this is going to be a question that we really focus on in that 21-day challenge. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we quiet. But in our sessions, we really going to have to look at that question. What is it that you need right now? Because I need people to understand that, that the toast is not a game. We're calling our ancestors. We're calling the Creator. We know that the Creator is all around us. We're calling our ancestors. We're calling for action. We're not just calling them to be fancy. We're not just calling them because they play things. We're not calling them because we believe in ghosts. We're calling them to be active participants in the work that we are doing. We're calling them to be active participants in our tribe. We're calling them to be active participants in our family. We're calling them to be active participants in our personal life. So the Daily Toast is going to be a very important part of those that will be participating in that 21-week challenge. Right? We're lifting up our glass and we say, for that person, what do you need right now in your life to move towards your greatness? We lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From there, we lift up our tribe. It's all about building tribe, family. It's all about building tribe. So we lifting up our glass, we building tribe, and what we say. Right? Name of your tribe. My tribe is Gye-Nyame. What's your tribe name? You got a tribe? Oh, okay. We lifting up our glass and we say, Ashe. Last but not least, I want to toast the most magnificent, the most beautiful, most uplifting, most inspiring, the wisest, and the most powerful individual in the room. I'm lifting my glass up to you, baby. I'm lifting my glass to you. And we say, the most beautiful, most uplifting, most inspiring, the wisest, and the bravest individual in the room. We lift up the glass and we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, joy, and that's right, Gina G, 100 years. As we say in Gye-Nyame, cat in, because this is our thing. Man, we're going to talk about what that means for real, G. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. You know what I'm saying? But, like I said, it is what it is, Because some people, because all the stuff we going to get, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, all this, I'm just saying, it's going to cost. Yeah. But anyway, I'm so glad you here with us. Let's do, because we got a couple of seconds, let's see what's on our timeline real quick. As far as Gye-Nyame, there we go. We're going to go to our little space until we're able to get our own thing, right? You see we streaming. Oh, we was streaming. We was streaming on Facebook. We was. Yes, we was. Let's watch together. Celebrating Black History. Freedman Street. NBA sites uses cookies and similar technologies. All right, let's see. Let's go and respond to this. It's only a couple of minutes. I wanted to see it with y'all, so let's see what's going on here. It's the NBA channel. All right, we're going to accept the cookies. I'm accepting the cookies for you. Give me the cookies. Let's see what they talking about on the NBA.
With NBA court optics and Microsoft, you know that if Jason Tatum drives, the help defender, the block is shot. So what's the move? Fake the drive, step back for three. Now you can get inside the game.
All right, if y'all think that shit's gonna work, because that ain't how it works. But anyway, Thank you, Microsoft. The ad is over. Was that it? Is that the Black History moment? Is that what's going on? What? What? Is that the Black History moment? Y'all playing. They playing with me. They just playing. Let's go home. We gonna, you know. Alright, did I miss it? Where's that? Anybody? Y'all hear the noise? Is it just
Freedmanstown was the place that once emancipation was announced, folks from Texas and Louisiana migrated, came here.
And they took their boots and their shoes and whatever they could carry in their hand, and they came to Freedmanstown.
Within a year, they had already established Antioch Missionary Baptist Church, which was the first African-American church in Houston.
The Gregory School,
All right,
which was
let's
the
go
first
back.
freed school.
Took me a second. Scared the head out of me. Where's this at?
Freedmanstown was the place that once emancipation was announced, folks from Texas and Louisiana migrated, came here.
And they took their boots and their
Houston,
shoes and whatever they could carry in
Freedmanstown,
their
it's in
hand, and they
Houston.
came to Freedmanstown.
Within a year, they had already established Antioch Missionary Baptist Church, which was the first African-American church in.
So the first thing that they established was a church. What goes on in the church? The church solidifies the culture. The people come together and meet once a week in a safe place to stabilize and ground that community into history. Whether it's their history or whether it's a mythic history. Please understand. So one of the first things that's established is a church, because in the church, the community could gather. The community could gather to build, or the community could gather to protect itself, or the community could gather to take care of those who possibly could not take care of themselves. But a sense of community, a sense of tribe, a sense of city or village was established there. I mean, you know, and that's something, you know, like I said, we talk about it all the time in John, but hey.
In Houston.
The Gregory School, which was the first freed schools for people of African descent, is a physical structure that you can visit. The streets, the schools, the churches, the homes, they're still existing. And historians believe Houston has the largest space reflecting people of African descent in Freedmanstown.
And then when you're able to walk through and see the homes and see the streets, all of a sudden this becomes real. This doesn't become some relic of the past and something in a history book that
cute.
used to be.
Smart too, but you know.
History is very real, especially when it's intact.
And we are here to promote and preserve African American history and culture.
So they are, that's dope. That's dope. I want to see Freedmanstown. How about y'all? All right, let's go.
So what we'll have here is only the second of its kind in the United States, a trail that acknowledges the African.
So it's the second of its kind in the United States. Where's the first? Where's the first? All right, hold on.
American experience.
Being included in the UNESCO Slave Route Project is important not only to the city, but to the nation.
We're going to have a very, very vibrant community and a resurgence.
All right, we got to go back just a little bit. I want y'all to see, what is that on the floor? What's those on the floor? Do anybody know what those are on the floor? Anybody? What's that? Huh. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there.
Vibrant community and a resurgence and a restoration of the history and the story of Freedmanstown.
All right, the Houston Rockets. Okay, I see y'all. I see him. Oh my God, I was impressed. Was you impressed? I was impressed. Now let's stop it, because they about to go on to some other shit. Anyway, I was impressed. Let's give them a round of applause. That was real good there. I'm shocked. So that's called Celebrating Black History, Freedman's Town in Houston, Texas. It's on the NBA sites. It's the NBA.com. We want to send shots out to them. You know, we just viewed it. Let's look at this for Umoja. See, this is supposed to pop up on Umoja, but I posted up anyway. 12 best solar energy stocks to invest in. So let's go and take a quick look at this because, you know, we do talk about some investments around these parts here at Gye-Nyame. You know what I'm saying? Because we're micro investors. We're micro investors. You know what I'm saying? We micro investors. 12 best solar energy stocks. Let's look at some of these names. They got 5 best solar energy stocks. Boom, boom, boom. We're not going to read all that. You going through and you can read all that. We just want to get to the... All right, they talking about Wall Street Journal. Y'all can see that. They got Tesla up on here. Blah, blah, blah. All right, number 12. We got GCL Poly Energy Holdings Limited. The stock thing is OTCMKTS GCPEF. So I don't know. Number of hedge fund is number of hedge fund holders. Not NA. I'll let you know how many hedge fund holders. We got Rena Solar LTE. New York. Okay, so the first part is where it's being traded at. I don't know what OTC markets. I don't know what that is, but we can look that up. But Rena Solar Ltd is on the New York Stock Exchange and is up under SOL. Number of hedge fund holders, 3. Rena Solar is a solar power focused renewable energy company. It has 3 segments: solar power project development, EPC services, and electricity generation revenue. The company also develops community solar gardens and ranks 11th on our site, on our list of the best solar energy stocks to invest in. Okay, it's number 11. So let's see number 10. Hannon Armstrong Sustainable Infrastructure Capital. It's also on the New York Stock Exchange under HASI. You could go on number of hedge fund holders, 16. Okay. When I start seeing, you know, a lot of times when you see these hedge fund holders, I get kind of suspicious because, you know, a hedge fund can drop a stock and I mean, they could really influence the price of a stock. So, but you know, there's other people that are experts at this type of stuff. Damn. Daco New Energy Corp. Number of hedge fund holders, 17. Ah, damn. Canadian Solar Inc. I think I might got some of them. Number of hedge fund holders, 17. I might have to drop them. All right, renewable energy company focused on manufacture of solar ingots, wafers, cells, modules, and other solar power products. The company has 2 segments: module and system solutions and energy. It ranks 8th in our list of best solar energy stocks to invest in. On June 24, Canadian Solar Inc. announced its acquisition of $597 million facility to support the growth of the global energy. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. SunPower Corporation, SPWR, on NASDAQ. Number of hedge fund holders, 18. You're going to read about it if you're interested. First Solar, NASDAQ. You got the number. You got that right there. Now, what I'm saying, family, don't go and break the bank. You go on, with some of these, you go on your Cash App. You know what I'm saying? You can start you a brokerage firm. I mean, a brokerage account with a reputable trader. And you trade some of these stocks. You can buy them. You know, in Gye-Nyame, we talk about buy and holding. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about doing no, you know what I'm saying? We not the party kids. You know what I'm saying? We're not doing the quick trades. And like I said, if you believe in solar, and I believe in solar, I think, I mean, with all the sun that's hitting this planet in some places, I think that is wise for us to really look at that. Now, the only issue with, because this is the issue with electricity. Like, for example, you can put a bunch of solar panels in the Sahara Desert. But from what I understand, there is a hard cap on how far you could transport electricity. Like, I think it's like 500 miles. And then after that, it's not even worth it. So after 500 miles, no matter how much electricity you got, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know whether there's some way that they can increase that. I don't know. But anyway, But that's the problem with electricity. All right. So they stopped it. All right. Oh, so they're not going to look at that. You got to be a member of something to get the rest of that. Click to see the 5 best solar energy stocks to invest in. So I got to click. Should I click? Okay, let's click. All right, they took us deeper. We're going deeper. Sonova International, Sonova Energy International, number 5. You're going to read about that, but you got to click. You got to keep clicking. Oh, look at that. Oh, no, I ain't going to click. Y'all ain't going to get me. See, because what they do is so that's a lesson for us. Those of us in Gye-Nyame, when we start writing the article, some of y'all going to be writing an article for Gye-Nyame. Those of you that's going to take that 21 days. You're going to write some articles. So you just got an idea on how to write the article. You do top 12. You know what I'm saying? Top 12. The first 7 you give away free. The top 5, they got to click deeper into it and they get swamped with videos and shit. It's brilliant. Brilliant. I should have thought about that myself. It's brilliant. I'm impressed. But they ain't going to get me. They ain't going to get Brother Hot Tim. Can't do it. You can't do it. All right. I guess it's better than nothing. Their ancestors were enslaved workers. Now they're getting $2,100 a year in reparations. This broke me. I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's better than nothing, huh? Bullshit. We want our money. Right? Y'all gonna read about that a little bit. They're telling me I could boost it. Nah, I ain't gonna boost it. UmojaToast, I got time today. That's the pre-roll. That's only the pre-roll. Only pre-roll. Y'all gonna check that out if you want. Gye-Nyame Journey Media. This wasn't supposed to pop up right now. I must admit, I love this type of shit. I guess it was. Deep down, I'm a scientist, but had to hide it to stay safe. That's my truth. You know what I'm saying? Because, motherfuckers, nerds just now took over the world. They wasn't all what, you know what I'm saying? I had to enjoy my comic books by learning how to fight. Shit. Batman came in handy, and so did Bruce Lee. And so did my athletic abilities. But anyway, I want to read this, and then I'm out of here. How fast does the earth move? Ooh. I love stuff like this. Let's go. How fast does the earth move? Now, you please understand, you're in constant motion, even when you're sitting on your ass. So if the earth is constantly moving, and it's constantly moving around the sun that's constantly moving around the galaxy, and the galaxy is moving around something, and that something is moving around something, what makes you think you got the right to sit your ass down and do nothing? Well, I guess if you're doing nothing, you might be doing something. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I guess nothing is something. I guess if you could describe it as nothing, and I could tell you what the nothing is, that means that nothing is actually something. So you're doing something, but you're not doing something that possibly could add to the present moment to defend the now. I guess that's it. Earth is constantly moving as it zooms around the sun. Earth also spins on its axis, like a basketball on the tip of a player's finger. So how fast is the Earth moving? In other words, how fast is it rotating on its axis? And how fast is it orbiting the sun? To go even farther, how fast is the solar system orbiting the Milky Way galaxy? Now that your head is spinning just like the Earth, let's start with the planet itself. Earth turns on its axis about once every 24 hours, or to be precise, every 23 hours, 56 minutes and 4 seconds. Earth measures 24,898 miles, or 40,070 kilometers in circumference. So when you divide distance by time, that means the planet is spinning at 1,037 miles per second. You can look at the kilometers, okay, if you want to. All right. Meanwhile, the Earth orbits the sun at about 67,000 miles per hour. According to Ask an Astronomer, a blog run by astronomers at Cornell University in Ithaca, New York, scientists know that by taking the distance Earth travels around the sun and dividing it by the length of time Earth takes to complete one orbit, about 365 days. Ask an astronomer explain the math. To calculate Earth's distance around the sun, all scientists need to do is to determine the circumference of the circle. We know that the Earth is on average about 93 million miles away from the sun. And we know that it travels in a generally circular path. It's actually more elliptical, but it's simpler to do this equation with a circle. That distance between the sun and the Earth is the radius of the circle. To get the circumference of the circle, the equation is 2 times pi times radius, or 2 times 3.14 times 93 million miles. Once the circumference, the distance Earth travels around the sun in one orbit, is calculated, its orbit speed can be determined. The solar system, which includes our sun and all of the objects that orbit it, is also moving. It's located within the Milky Way, which orbits around the galaxy center. Scientists know that the Milky Way is orbiting a galactic center based on observations of the stars, said Katie Mack, a theoretical astrophysicist at North Carolina State University. If stars very far away seem to be moving, that's because the solar system is moving compared with the relative position of those faraway stars. To bring this concept back down to Earth, if I start walking, I can tell that I'm moving because the buildings I pass by seem to be moving from in front to behind me. Max said, if she looks at something more distant, like a mountain on the horizon, it moves a little slower because it's farther away than the building, but it still moves relative to her position. By studying of the star movements and relative to the sun, scientists have determined that the solar system orbits the Milky Way galaxy center at about 447,000 miles per hour. Damn. Then there's the entire Milky Way, which is pulled in a different direction by other massive structures, such as other galaxies and galaxy clusters. Just like scientists can tell that the solar system is moving based on the relative movement of other stars, they can use the relative movement of our other galaxy to determine how fast the Milky Way is moving through the universe. Even though everything is moving all the time, living organisms on Earth's surface don't feel it for the same reason passengers on an airplane don't feel themselves zipping through the air at hundreds of miles an hour. Max said, when the plane lifts off, passengers feel the plane's acceleration as it speeds down the runway and it lifts off. That weighted feeling is caused by the plane's quickly changing speed. But once the plane is flying at cruising altitude, passengers won't feel the speed of hundreds. Don't y'all start with me. No. I ain't subscribing to shit. Y'all leave me alone. Later and no. Get up out of here. Even though everything is moving all the time, living on boom, boom, boom. When the planet lifts off, boom, 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 we pass that. The passenger won't feel the speed because those passengers are actually moving at the same speed and direction or velocity as the airplane. There's no relative motion. Everyone is sitting on the airplane is moving at the same speed of the airplane itself. The only way passengers might notice the plane's movement is by looking out the window, at the passing landscape at the same speed. They still ain't tell us how fast we was moving around the goddamn galaxy. Oh, they trying to get me to click. Y'all see this? Yeah, those of you that's going to be on that 21-week challenge. Ooh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, we're going to get us some articles. We can get us some articles, Brother Kwame. New research uncovers dangers of artificial sweeteners. Now, we're going to save this one. I need to say this one. I need to mark this one. Because I'm about to get up out of here. My girl's upstairs waiting for me. We have to get started on our venture. Family, I want to make sure that that I let you go on a good note. Better yet, we got to look at this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We also have Principal Nation Building. Of course, some of y'all that's been involved with Gye-Nyame, y'all seen it. I got my nice little tie, my little short hair. You know what I mean? UmojaToast, we got that from yesterday. So let's go and let's just look at this because I think this is important. This is one of the hard truths we have to face, but it is an opportunity for bettering your health and for business. New research uncovers dangers of artificial sweeteners. This from Science Tech Daily. We don't know. I mean, it look all right. It's gone. Who's the author? Topic: Angela Ruskin University. Anglia Ruskin, I don't know what that's at. Bacterial biochemistry, cell biology, gastroenterology, microbiome, molecular biology, public health. Sweeteners could cause gut bacteria to invade the intestine. New research has discovered that common artificial sweeteners can cause previously healthy gut bacteria to become diseased and invade the gut wall, potentially leading to serious health issues. The study, published in the International Journal of Molecular Science, is the first to show the pathogenic effects of some of the most widely used artificial sweeteners, saccharin, sucralose, and aspartame, on two types of gut bacteria, E. coli, and E. coli stands for Escherichia coli, and E. facialis, or Enterococcus facialis. Previous studies have shown that artificial sweeteners can change the number and types of bacteria in the gut, but this new molecular research, led by academics from Anglia Ruskin University, never heard of them, has demonstrated that the sweetener can also make the bacteria pathogenic. It found that these pathogenic bacteria can attach themselves to invade and kill cockle-2 cells, which are epithelial cells that line the wall of the intestines. Now, I ain't going to go no farther because one of the things that we going to be working on as far as Gye-Nyame is coming up with either suggestions for supplements or possibly coming up with some supplements. We're gonna find suggestions for supplements and companies where you can get the stuff you need to kind of help clean you up and get some of the stuff out your life, because this shit is getting bad. So even artificial sweeteners is killing us. Damn. Right? So family, this is Brother High Tim. I don't think I'm gonna do Digi TV today. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, those that would like it, if you have the email address or you on Gye-Nyame Journey, y'all need to hit me up, inbox me or something, let me know that y'all like and appreciate Digi TV. If not, the hell, I don't know. All right, so we're done. So what I'm gonna do is turn around and I am going to restream this for those family members out there. All right, family. Peace.